Hi YouTube, it's Mzblackpearlz. I just shampooed my hair with the LOC Blue. Even though this says Alpha-G Series Care Protective oil, it's not. This is just a combination of peppermint oil, rosemary oil, lavender oil, and olive oil. So I put all of that in here and kind of pre-pooed my hair. So I applied this to 4 sections, to the root of my hair, to my scalp, and then to the length of my hair. And after I applied that, guys, I put my hair in the shower caps and covered it with another shower cap and walked around for some hours with that and took it off, rinsed it out. Once I rinsed it out, I shampooed with the LOC Blue, and of course I shampooed my hair in 4 sections. And as you can see right now, this is the conditioner in my hair. The Hello Hydration is in my hair. And so what I'm about to do is actually go in and rinse this out. I've left this in my hair, by the way, for about 15 minutes. And I'm going to, my hair is really soft. That's just what the Hello Hydration does. So I'm gonna go rinse this out of my hair. Once I rinse it out, I'm gonna put it into twist and put it back up here. I'm going to do my LOC method with the L already being implemented because the hair is wet. And once I do that, I guess I'll just show you guys what I'll do once I'm out of the shower. So what I'm going to go do now is just go ahead and wash this out of my hair. I'm definitely going to, as I rinse this out with lukewarm to cool water, I'm going to take the shower comb and pass it through my hair and just twist it up into 2 sections, pin it up. Put a towel on for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'll come back and perhaps show you guys how I do the LOC. Alright YouTube, I'm back, and as you can see, I didn't do this in the shower, I actually did it in the sink. That last rinse was actually a cool rinse, and my hair is actually dripping wet here. I've already detangled. I'm just gonna fit these into 2. Twist it up. Next step right now, guys, is to towel dry. I'm leaving my hair just like it is. I'm taking an average towel here. I'm gonna bring my head forward. I usually twist and then flop it back to the back like that. Yeah, I'm gonna look like Sparks from Star Trek, but that's what I usually do. So at this point, I'm just gonna towel dry for about 3 to 5 minutes, guys. And after I'm done with that, I'm gonna show you guys how I actually do my LOC method. As you guys can see, my regimen is really not consistent, but it works. Things that are working, I'm sharing it. Someone could probably perhaps try it. Again, today is the 14th, so in 3 days, I'll be 7 months post-relaxer. And to me, this is perfect. I remember a time when I was stretching and I could not stretch. It was hard to do. So the regimen that I'm showing you guys is actually doing a great job on my hair. So I'm drying right now in 4 sections. I'll see you guys in about 3 to 5 minutes. All right, YouTube, I'm back and it's been about 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off my hair. Alright, so we have it in the 4s here. I will be 7 months post in 3 days, so that's where all the poofiness is coming from, as you guys can see. It's still damp. So I can clump some things out of the way. Like I said, it's very soft, as I don't want it to get completely dry. So I want to get started. Today I am implementing the LOC method. Keep in mind that my hair is wet, so that will be the L. If my hair was completely dry, I would implement something like the Alpha-G leave-in or green tea leave-in or water and glycerin mixture or aloe vera juice and water. Those are good for L's as well. Today for my O, It's gonna be a mixture of castor oil and extra virgin olive oil and Garnier's Frutis Sleek and Shine. It's intensely smooth. It's a leave-in conditioner cream. So this is what I'm gonna be using as my C in the LOC today. All right, so let me just get started. Like I said, the longer I talk, the drier my hair is gonna get. So for the whole section, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a generous amount, probably a nickel to a quarter size oil to my hair. Make sure you get the ends of the hair as well. I like to split the section if I feel like it's too big. And that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go ahead and just split that and go back in with a little oil. You can use as much or as little as you would like. You know, keep in mind what you do to your hair is totally supposed to be what you want to do to your hair. All right, guys. So now that I have the O in there, I'm gonna go in with the Garnier Sleek and Shine. So I just do a large amount, maybe a quarter amount. Again, I'm gonna go from the end of my hair, trying to get it into the roots, okay? And again, separate the hair, try to be gentle, and just make sure you get it throughout the hair. Now I take this comb, which my mom bought me years ago, and I take that and I detangle. And I'm gonna just work my way from the ends all the way up, guys, as gently as possible. Again, I wish I could get the camera to zoom in on my hair and its texture, because there is a lot of different textures going on in my hair here. Back there, as you guys can see. Totally different hair textures. I just separate and twist it up again. And if you want to break it into 2 more sections, that's fine. It's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and just go in, making sure that I'm not catching any of the hairs here. And I'm just going to twist this section. 2-strand twist. You can braid or do whatever you feel you need to do for your hair. I'm just twisting it. And I'm going to also take a drop of my castor oil and olive oil, and I put a little bit to the end. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Just go ahead and twist this up. From time to time, you may feel like your hair is tangling up as you're going down. The goal right now for me is to go ahead and get my hair in the LOC method and twist it up before it dries. Again, I'm going to take a little oil and go to the end of my hair. You may feel some strings coming down when you go like that. Don't worry about it. Don't force anything, but gently go ahead and remove those. They tend to be shaded hair. So that's the first section of my hair right there, guys. At 7 months. So I'm going to go ahead and move to the next section here in the front. I'm going to kind of take my hand and just aid in separating this where it won't. Alright, so for this whole section here, I need to go ahead and just detangle that part and then go ahead and detangle this part. Remember, the more you deal with your hair, the drier it's going to get. So I better go ahead and do my oil. There's a certain amount of moisture I want to keep in the hair, so I'm going to keep saying that to kind of remind you guys not to play around with your hair at this point too much, because you're going to lose a lot of that moisture you're trying to seal in. Again, I'm going to just separate it again, go in with a little bit of oil combination here, and just make sure that I get the oil throughout this whole section. And always remember to get those ends, guys. It's very important. All right, so now that I've got the oil in, let's go in with the Frutis Sleek and Shine. Again, you do whatever amount you feel is comfortable for your hair and what you're deciding to do. Okay, again, I separate because I want to make sure that I get everything kind of evenly distributed, guys. So just to go in here. Alright guys, so at this point I'm going to kind of go in with my shower comb and just kind of, because I'm feeling a little bit of tangling going on even when I was trying to separate here. So shower comb is good. I tend to use this one a little bit more too. Again, I can feel some tangling going on here, so I'm trying to just make sure I get that. Okay guys, at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and just twist this section up because I want to finish air dry my hair in the twist. And so, just making sure that I twist. Feel anything coming up the ends there, just gradually, gently pull it. Don't tug. So I'm taking my oil here and I'm just basting the end. And so I'm done with that section as well. I tend to have some real bad issues if I try to dry my hair loose. Mainly starting with the new growth in my problem area. Alright guys, in case you forgot, I did moisturize and seal both of those mini sections. I'm just trying to make sure that I get it. Alright, we're going to take the oil again, put it at the ends here. And so we're done with the half of my head. At this point, while my hair is still wet, I take my oils, guys, and I tend to oil my scalp. So at this point, you don't want to overdo it, but at this point, you want to go ahead and go in and oil your scalp. I'm just taking passing my fingers and I'm rubbing that in, guys, to each section to the scalp, and I'm just going in with the pass of the finger and just making sure that I get that in there. So now that I have this section complete, I can pin it up and I can move on to my other half. You guys can see that my hair really, just to me, it feels healthier since that last cut. So as you can see, I'm done with this section. And last but not least, I'm going to go back into my combination of castor and olive, and I'm going to go into each section. Don't overdo it, but just do enough. You know your hair and how you like your hair. I think my hair usually drinks this stuff up. Again, I'm going to go in with the pads of my fingers just to make sure that I rub this in to each section. At this point, I'll put a satin scarf on my head. A lot of people like to go back into their conditioners. You do whatever you want. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I'm going to go around the edges with my Sleek and Shine cream. I'm just going to go around, rub all of that in. Make sure I get that to the nape as well. And rub it all in. And top it off with a little oil. So I went back into the oil. I'm going around the edges. And I'm going to go around the napes. That's just to secure that I've gotten those areas that we tend to kind of overlook. So my hair up close. but this is the end result. So I'm gonna just place all of the ends of my hair into a satin roller, just rolling the ends up. I really want to get the ends. So, and then I'm gonna just pin it over. It doesn't have to be pretty. And I'm gonna do the same thing with another satin roller over here. Just making sure that I secure the ends of my hair. And bring that over. Just take your satin scarf, same old, take it around the beginning, the front part of your head, bring it under, crisscross in the back, and kind of tie in the front. Doesn't have to look pretty or anything like that. The point is just so that this doesn't come off. This does help with the laying of the edges. I like to put it on to also protect my hair from the lining, this part of the bonnet. So now I can just put this on my head and not have to worry about, is it gonna rub the edges of my head? So that's the main reason why I do it. So my hair is still wet. It will dry like this. So I must say that with each stretch, my hair is becoming easier and easier to manage. And I just thought I'd show somebody I'm doing pretty good as far as stretching my hair. I didn't lose that much hair. The majority of the hairs were long hairs. I try not to even focus on that anymore about how much hair is coming out of my head, unless it's just abnormally something I need to focus on. So YouTube, hopefully this video helped you. This is just more of a visual instead of me saying it. And hopefully this video just helps you guys in your stretch. Again, this is Mzblackpearlz. Talk to you guys in another video.